Felipe Santos was a 23-year-old illegal immigrant living in Cali, Florida. He worked in construction, he sent money back to his family in Mexico, and he was a new father with a fiancée and an infant daughter. However, on October 14th, 2003, Felipe got into a car accident while he was driving without a license. This is where Mr. Santos met Sheriff Deputy Stephen Calkins. Due to the crimes that were committed, obviously Officer Calkins put Felipe Santos into custody, and Officer Calkins drove off with Felipe in his backseat, supposedly to take him to jail. However, the next day, whenever Felipe's family called into the jail to check his booking as well as to post bail for him, they found out that he was never actually dropped off at jail. According to Officer Calkins, he had a change of heart on his way to the jail and just decided to drop off Felipe Santos at a Circle K convenience store in North Naples, Florida. However, upon investigation, no surveillance footage or witness reports corroborate Mr. Calkins' story. Felipe's family filed a missing persons report, but to this day, no information has been uncovered about Mr. Felipe Santos' whereabouts, as well as what happened to him on that night. 1 year later, the exact same situation occurred again, just with a different victim this time. Terrence Williams was a 27-year-old black man from Chattanooga, Tennessee, who had recently moved to Naples, Florida to be closer to his mother, Marcia. He was a father of 4 and was working odd jobs to save up enough money to move his family out of Tennessee into Florida. However, on January 11th, Terrence Williams got into a little bit of trouble when he decided to drive to a co-worker's house party on a suspended license due to a prior DUI. In addition to this, his car's registration was also expired. On Mr. Williams' way back home, he was pulled over by none other than, of course, you guessed it, Officer Stephen Calkins. Mr. Williams was arrested for obvious reasons and placed into the back of Stephen Calkins' police car. Witnesses say that they saw the car leave the scene, and this is where the story takes a very predictable turn. Mr. Williams' mother, Marcia, filed a missing persons report, which led to the discovery that he was detained by Officer Calkins, which led to an interrogation of Officer Calkins, which led to Officer Calkins repeating the exact same story as he did with Felipe Santos. He claims that he changed his mind about the arrest on his way to the jail and dropped Terrence Williams off at a Circle K convenience store. However, just like with Felipe Santos' case, surveillance camera footage and witness testimony states that there's no evidence of Terrence Williams being dropped off at that convenience store. Because of these two highly suspicious incidents being linked to the exact same Sheriff Deputy Stephen Calkins, as well as the discovery of about 24 untruthful statements made by Officer Calkins in his testimony about what happened in these two cases, Stephen Calkins was terminated from Collier County Sheriff's Office in August of 2004. He was eventually investigated by numerous agencies, including Florida as well as the FBI. However, of course, as you can probably guess, no criminal charges were brought against him, despite all of this situational evidence leading to some type of wrongdoing on his part. In recent times, famous civil rights activists as well as famous people in general, including people like Tyler Perry, Al Sharpton, and lawyer Benjamin Crump, have offered up very lucrative rewards for any information that leads to the discovery of what happened to these two individuals. However, of course, the story still remains a mystery. Let me know what you think down below.